Brittney Griner, who was imprisoned in Russia in a man's prison, which I had
under fire for extremely aggressive behavior portrayed toward Caitlin Clark, the rookie from last year, the one that has everybody's focus in the WNBA. And this incident has, of course, gone viral online, but also sparked up some other skeletons in Brittney's closet that she probably wants to stay hidden.
Brittney just got hit with a shock she did not see coming. And no, it wasn't a surprise birthday party. Doctors dropped some jaw-dropping health news that's got her totally panicking. But just when things couldn't get any wilder, Caitlin Clark went full-on attack mode, flipping the entire situation on its head. What happened next? Buckle up. This chaotic ride is about to get seriously intense, and you won't believe a single second.
Y'all gotta see this. So Brittney Griner has just been banned from the WNBA after this situation with Caitlin Clark is going viral, where she made some extremely racist remarks from the bench after getting fouled out by Caitlin Clark. I mean, this is just insane. Just watch this video, bro.
Brittney Griner just erupted. And no, it's not over the last slice of pizza. Doctors just dropped a truth bomb so massive it shook the WNBA's woke safe space, like a Jenga tower in a hurricane. That's right. The same Brittney who's been elbowing, yelling, and turning women's basketball into a WWE showdown is now sweating bullets because medical experts decided to actually check her biological status.
Who could have predicted that Brittney Griner might get mistaken for a man?
Now here's the kicker. For 6 years, we've all been told that you can just declare yourself a woman and, poof, instant eligibility to dominate women's sports, leaving everyone else scratching their heads, wondering if they missed the memo. But not Brittney. She didn't just slide in, she elbowed her way literally, and then added a racist tantrum for extra flair. Remember when she went after Caitlin Clark? That wasn't just bad sportsmanship. She straight up called her a trash white girl. Because hey, what's a little racism among woke teammates, right?
Brittney Griner just called Caitlin Clark a trash effing white girl. Caitlin Clark has been picked on and abused ever since she entered the league in 2024, and now Brittney Griner is joining in on the action, saying that she is an effing white trash white girl because after she fouled out, she decided to take her anger and frustration out on Caitlin Clark. If the roles were reversed, imagine the type of field day the media would be having right now. Let's all remember the character of Brittney Griner. This is the same woman who got caught smoking weed in Russia and was jailed.
Hold on, because here's where it gets juicy. These medical revelations aren't just interesting. They hint that Brittney might be playing an entirely different game. One where the level of physical advantage most female athletes can only dream of is very real. And that advantage? Biological, undeniable. And the WNBA's silence on it is deafening.
There are a number of states who are aggressively moving to prevent transgender athletes playing. And I was wondering, where is that going to be on your radar in terms of advocating for athletes, all athletes, transgender athletes to be able to play?
Oh, I mean, that ranks high on the list of things that I'll be fighting for and speaking up against. You know, everyone deserves the right to play. Everyone deserves the right to come here, sit in these seats, and feel safe.
Really, Brittney? Really? Can we switch this Brittney with the other Brittney, please, and bring her back?
Look, this isn't some keyboard warrior conspiracy. We're talking trained medical pros analyzing bone structure, muscle composition, recovery patterns, even injury histories. They're scratching their heads harder than your grandma trying to figure out TikTok trends, because Brittney's frame, her voice, her very movements don't line up with the average female athlete. Imagine a doctor saying, "Wait, that's not female bone density," while the WNBA just twiddles their thumbs like, "Move along. Nothing to see here."
Biden made a trade for the Merchant of Death and returned him back to Russia for him to continue doing the same shenanigans that he was doing before he got arrested. He sold $10 million of arms to the Houthis. You think this was an even trade? The WNBA is nothing more than the WWE with women in basketball shorts.
And to add insult to injury, literally, Brittney's been caught on camera assaulting Caitlin Clark with all the subtlety of a wrecking ball. But when you factor in the potential biological advantages she's hiding under the guise of gender identity, that assault shifts from dirty play to straight-up unfair dominance. Suddenly, the whole trash white girl rant feels like tossing gasoline on a fire that's been smoldering in the background. Want hypocrisy? Look at the WNBA, preaching inclusion and equity while quietly sweeping glaring questions under the rug. It's like calling everyone special snowflakes, while letting one player bulldoze through the competition with an unfair edge and a side of racism. If Brittney were a straight white girl, she wouldn't be elbowing her way to championships. She'd be benched faster than you can say virtue signal. And let's not forget the Instagram AI drama. That resurfaced topless video? Somehow, it slipped past the platform's AI, which is supposed to flag female nudity instantly. Instead, the system apparently gave her a free pass, treating the content like it belonged to a male athlete. Maybe it's just a glitch, but paired with all the medical questions piling up, it's the perfect metaphor for the WNBA, blind to reality, deaf to facts, and desperate to protect a player who may not even fit the league's own rules.
It seems that the WNBA is, well, we know it's not a serious league, but it seems like maybe they are trying to hide something. They certainly do not want anybody with an opposing viewpoint covering their league. Now, mind you, this is a league that's never turned a profit. This is a league that, even with Caitlin Clark having joined this league last year, lost $40 million.
Now, it used to be a chill, quiet place. You could bring your laptop and relax, maybe even get a little work done. But now, it's like there's a large gathering of people watching us from the stands. Some of them are yelling crazy shit about what they're seeing, putting unfair pressure on us to score like we're there for their entertainment. And that's pretty gross.
But let's give credit where it's due. Brittney's panic is understandable. It's not just about losing face over the racist comments or the assault on Clark. It's about facing a future where her eligibility is questioned, her records wiped, and her reputation shredded. If the medical community's calls for chromosome tests, hormone levels, and bone density scans are acted on, Brittney could become the poster child for why sports leagues need rigorous biological verification, not just I identify as policies. And don't get me started on the legal fallout waiting in the wings. If it turns out she's been competing under false pretenses, lawsuits could rain down harder than a slam dunk. Every athlete who lost out because of this woke loophole could line up for damages. The financial fallout alone could bankrupt a small country. Yet the WNBA? Crickets. Instead of embracing transparency or setting a fairness precedent, they hide behind a wall of silence, hoping the problem will just disappear.